Okay, hold on, let me do this. Let me do one thing. I know exactly why you cannot hear me. Hold on, let me just. Hopefully this will fix it. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can get this to fix. This should fix it. Oh, come on. Okay. Can you hear me now? Is it good now? Okay, yeah. Okay, I got it. I had headphones. I did a late workout and I was wearing these headphones and I had them hooked up still, so that's why you couldn't hear me. All right, so, so that whole thing I said, I'll have to say over again. Hey, Victoria, what's up? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm talking trending stories tonight. Top stories, number one, LeBron James. Is this going to be his last season? This will be his 23rd season in the NBA, his 8th season with the Los Angeles Lakers. And that was one of the top stories because he had some cryptic messages on his social media about the season that made his fans think, oop, this might be the last one. And because people think this is his last season, the Lakers ticket sales skyrocketed. So I guess the normal ticket price, or like the base level ticket price, was $82. But then after people started thinking that this might be his last season, the base ticket price went up to over $500. And I think people are thinking 23, it's his Jordan year. This might be the last one. It would be very like symbolic and kind of poetic for this to be his last season. So there's that, although he has not confirmed or denied it. So there's that story going on. And his long career made me think about longevity and what it takes to have longevity in anything that you do, be it athletics or relationships or anything. Longevity is it's an indicator of mastery, I think, in a lot of ways. So we can talk about longevity, and he's the perfect example of that. Ethan, hey, what's up? Oreo, hey. Oreo thinks it should be his last season. Why you say that, Oreo? Do you think he's, risking his health or long-term mobility, or do you feel like his play is at a place where it's time to sit on down? What do you think? Well, thank you, Ethan. Appreciate you. Yes, I see that is Japanese. Are you in Japan, sir, with the Japanese characters? Mr. Boogie. Well, thank you, Mr. Boogie. Anyone who's wandering on here, my first arrivals, how about we get the like button pressing started right now? Let's not hesitate on that like button. Thank you, Claudio. Gracias, Claudio Aguiar. Longevity in sports is a common training. Yes, absolutely. Everybody has to sit it on down eventually. However, it's rather impressive that Mr. James has been able to have 23 seasons in the NBA. I think it's unprecedented. Like it's kind of record setting. And healthy seasons, like no major injuries, no long times on the bench. It's rather amazing. Oh, you're speaking in Portuguese. Okay, Claudio, are you in Brazil? Where are you, Claudio? KT John, I'm in the United States. KT, where are you? If I was a mod, I could promote you everywhere. You can promote me everywhere now, Ethan. What's stopping you? Are you trying to leverage your modhood with that, Ethan? Ethan, here's the way you get your mods to promote me everywhere and show me how you promoted me everywhere, and then you just get to be a mod. You got the cart before the horse, sir. career, but right now he's a hamster running on a wheel with a team that will not win a title. I think he knows that and just hanging it up. Okay. I mean, that's true. I mean, I guess if it's towards the end of your career and it doesn't look like you're in a part of a winning franchise, then I guess it feels like, really frustrating and maybe even dangerous to keep going. In Brazil, not Rio. Okay. Jose Zermino. Hey, Jose. Why do you look so? I don't know, KT John. I'll just say thank you, KT. Thank you. So yeah, I think it's interesting. I think he has an amazing training regimen. I remember when he was based in Miami when he played for the Heat, and I saw a little bit of like a sports story or like a little sports documentary about his training regimen and routine, and it was so impressive how thorough it was, and I guess it paid off. So he's a testament to consistency and discipline. Um, do you like going to clubs or do you think that vibe is beyond you? That's definitely beyond me, Oreo. I mean, I get like I had, for me that was like I remember being in like high school and like trying to sneak in and like having a fake ID, and at that time that was really exciting. But I think and even, in college it was exciting, but beyond that, I think I got it out of my system because I started sneaking in early to clubs. So at this point, I'm well over it. Let's see. uh, yes, Ethan's trying to get the likes up and get the bag up. Let's go. Okay, KT John, where are you based, sir? I'm guessing you're in the United States. Your language is giving me a USA vibe. Where are you, sir? Are you in the South? I'm getting South. Hey, AR Carter, what's up? Blake Gillette. Hello, Blake. Minute clubs are only there for one thing, and it ain't beer. That's true. I mean, I have to say, men everywhere are only there for one thing. They're either, or two things. Men are either present for money or lady parts. That seems to be the two motivators, and I'm not saying that with any kind of derision or criticism. I'm just stating the truth. That's what it is. So we know that. We know that. And as a lady, the sooner you understand that, the simpler your life will be. You'll stop, you'll stop wasting your time. You live on the West Coast. Okay, so are you in Cali? Or are you like Pacific Northwest? Like, are you somewhere like that? What about good vibes? Good vibes are mandatory. Good vibes only. I demand good vibes all around me. That's what I need in my life. Brand free. When you say brand free, is that because you refuse to wear logos? What's the inspiration behind your name? The other story in my top 3 stories, and of course, if you know of any other stories, drop them in the stream and we can discuss those too. But I wanted to start off talking about LeBron because he's had such a phenomenal career and such a long career that I felt like it required remarking on, and it will definitely be newsworthy and noteworthy when he finally does decide to hang it up. Yes, you're in Cali. Okay, what part of Cali, KT John? 91 likes, come on. Yes, let's get it. 91, let's get up to 100. Why not? We're just getting started around here. The big numbers don't, it takes a while for people to get here, so let's go. Keegan's back. What? Hey, Keegan, what's up? How you been, sir? How you been? I've got some more members only content coming soon. I know you've been waiting with bated breath, Keegan. Don't worry, I got you. Other top story, aside from LeBron and his what many think will be final season in the NBA, is the fact that Miss Taylor Swift is back on late night TV promoting her latest album, which I think is called Life of a Showgirl or something like this. Now, when I saw that as being one of the top stories trending on Google, I thought, well, I don't have to worry about it affecting my audience because at this hour on YouTube, I get a mostly male audience, and it seems like her fan base is primarily female or all female, like young adolescent females, or at least like a younger demographic of women, kind of like the absolute like opposite of the audience that I seem to get on YouTube. Newcomers, yes, like it, like it. Thank you, Katie John, appreciate you. And I find her to be an interesting phenomenon because there's so many girls that sort of see her as like this anti-hero or like underdog. But from where I sit, she seems like such a like overdog. Like she seems like prom queen and popular, but somehow her fans revere her as being someone who's like an outsider or awkward or I don't know, like I said, an underdog, which is very strange to me because she seems so empowered, very what's the word? Like she has all of the attributes and characteristics that one would associate with the popular girl. But it's odd. I think it's interesting that she's been able to cultivate this kind of like underdog, outsider, awkward, root for me kind of vibe while still being the very clear overdog. It's an interesting thing they've been able to pull off with her image. What you're having second thoughts, Ethan? What do you call a woman in an earthquake? Guess. Okay, KT John, this better be a good one. A woman in an earthquake. I don't know. It's gonna have something to do with her part shaken. Let's hear it. They had to work the hell out of her to get her to that point. She wasn't a good vocalist in the beginning. I see. Yeah, I mean, I think they use a lot of technology, and I'm not saying that in a negative way because it's a business and music is kind of science at the same, there's a mathematics to what makes something catchy, what makes something stay in your head. So I feel like between auto tune and the high production value of her songs, she's found a way to turn some of her songs into drugs, literally, where they're just addictive and that you want to repeat them. So I see her as being like, she's a product in a lot of ways, like, or her image, who she actually is, obviously, I don't know, or, the public doesn't know, but the image that they've crafted for her is a very well designed and very well crafted product. Ah, milkshake. Got it, KT John. Okay, but bum. Well, Ethan found it funny, KT. You and Ethan have a similar sense of humor, if nothing else. I don't know. I just find her really, I find her, I've never gravitated towards her as an artist. Like, it doesn't really appeal to me. But I find her as a cultural phenomena and her extreme success in the marketplace rather remarkable and kind of like gives me pause. So I'm always like surprised when I do searches to see what to feature on trending topics. She was right at the top. And I guess the fact that she's going to be on late night television is really a big deal to people, because when you look at one of the most searched things, it's how can you see her tonight on these talk shows? And I'm always baffled because for me, there's a real, like, she seems so mainstream and kind of like banal in some ways, but wow, her following is tremendous. Well, okay, thank you, Nathaniel, I suppose. Son of Sammy Davis, what's up, son of Sammy? Hey. Stockings and tights. Well, have you purchased them, Sammy? Have you purchased stockings and tights? Have you been on the site to purchase any costumes? Here's the thing. If you want me to be wearing these Halloween costumes for the last week of October, y'all have to purchase them from my Throne website. And right now I have it set up so that they're individual purchases, meaning like one person has to purchase the costume. If nobody purchases anything by the end of this week, next week I'm going to have everything be crowdfunded so that hopefully, you guys can get some of these costumes. I just won't be wearing costumes if y'all don't want to see them. If you want to see them, you got to buy them. Late night TV is dead. Podcasters now get more views. I would hope so. First person Victoria. I thought that whole late night talk show thing was going to be done. Like, before Kimmel got canceled, what was his name? Colbert was canceled. And I thought, okay, once they canceled Colbert, we were going to be done with the whole Johnny Carson sit on the couch late night TV thing. I thought it was just a sign of the times. Apparently it wasn't. It was like some, censorship plot related to the current administration's agenda politically or something like this. So I guess I was wrong, but from where I'm sitting, that whole genre just seems so dated and tired that I can't believe it's still on TV. Ethan's all excited. Okay, got some exclusive content you post not on YouTube? Why, yes, Nathaniel, I have members only videos here on YouTube that are a little spicier. They're for my channel members. They're exclusive. You have to be a channel member to see those. And if you want to see those, let me give you the link. If you're on a laptop, all you have to do is go to the homepage of my channel and hit the join button. If you are not on a laptop, I will right now drop that membership link into the chat for you. Hang on just a second. Let me get here into the stream. What do you call a man in an earthquake? Well, let's see. The one was milkshake. I have no idea. Hit us with it, KT. You miss Craig. Oh, Craig Ferguson. Was that the Canadian guy? Is that who that was? I'm trying to picture him. I'm trying to picture him. There've been so many like iterations of that. Like I feel like so many people have done that desk and couch format. Okay, so that's how you become a member. And while I'm in here, let me pin my payment gateway information to the chat. Let me do that. I didn't do that. All right, here we go. Back into the chat. Sending this. Boom. And then let me pin it. And oh, this one gets pinned. Oh, oh. It's so hard for me to pick the right thing to pin. Okay, I think I pinned the right thing. Did I pin the right thing? No, I do not, KT John. I do not do that type of content. I mean, my content, it's sexy, it's hot, it's spicy, it's bikini content, it's thong bikini content, and it's a hot tub party and a sauna and a pool shower. Last week I did a hot tub hangout, or the week before I did a hot tub hangout for my members. Coming up, there's going to be some, steamy yoga sessions. It's a lot to enjoy, and no one's ever regretted becoming a member, and apparently they're very satisfying. So if you're willing to use a little bit of your imagination, you should be able to have a great time, sir. You think so, Jeremy John? Well, he's about to retire. I think it would be perfect for him to retire on his 23rd year. I mean, it's unlikely because his team isn't contenders. Obviously, I guess you'd want to win on top as a champion, but since that doesn't seem like it's feasible, the next best thing is to retire in your Jordan year of 23 seasons, right? Right. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he's probably going to sit it down, but you never know. You never know. I guess it just depends on how he feels at the end of the season. You're calling me baby Shanzan? Really? I didn't see what he asked me, so I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see it. Prove what, K Fry? What are you asking me to prove? Hello, Taj. Hello, Afzal. How are you? Taj and Afzal, where are you from? You've got some very exotic sounding names to my American ears. Where y'all from? You know I keep track of countries. I need to know. What's my take on gun culture in America? I mean, what can I say? I can say that it's here to stay. I think it's just part of the country. It's part of our Constitution, the right to bear arms. A lot of Americans are very attached to it, and I get it. I full disclosure, I'm a firearm owner, and I'm trained in how to use it. So I guess it's kind of one of these. What's the word? Once everyone has one, you then feel like you can't be the person without one. So it's like a prisoner's dilemma, the whole gun thing in this country. Either nobody should have them or everybody has to have them. And so our country is a everybody has them situation, whereas a lot of other countries have only the authorities or the military or the police have them. And you can see how that can be a concern too, because you don't want to have a full police state where the citizens are unarmed. Although now, given the weaponry that's available to the military and to the police, because of technology, most firearms that citizens have, I think, are pretty innocuous relative to the capabilities there. So I don't know. I think it's one of these things where, at this point, who's going to be the first to put them down? I don't know. Exactly. Ethan's letting you know how it works around here, Shansan. Thank you, Che Chabada. Vince Ak. Good morning, Vince. What do you call? Are you a comedian, KT John? And where did you get these jokes? Did you get these all out of a book of some sort? Zern Anderson. Zern, I'm getting lots of Scandinavian people the last couple weeks, and I feel like with a name like Zern, I feel like you've got to be either from the Netherlands or Scandinavia. Where are you from? No Brain Nerds back. Shakira. And what's making you think of Shakira? What, you're saying good morning. What country are you in, Vince? So many new names. All these new names. Che, Vince, KT, Zern, No Brain. I hope you all press that like button, because I haven't seen the like button increase for quite some time now, and we need to get on that. Boop. Boop. Let's get it up. Get it up. Get it up. Oh, and let's go back to talking about Halloween for a second. Y'all wanted me to wear these Halloween costumes for the last week of Halloween, and yet I don't see any costumes purchasing happening on my Throne account. Now, to be fair, this is the first day. Like I just put it up yesterday, so I do need to give you some time to get on in there. But hello, Harusha. I do need to give you some time to get in there, but I thought there would be a stampede for these costumes. Boy, was I wrong. Y'all aren't feeling them, I guess. Everyone said they liked the Catwoman one last night, and then I went and the Catwoman one is still available. Okay, Vianst. What are you saying nope to, Ethan? Okay, hold on. What is this? Throne. I'm going to get the Throne link. Oh, here it is. I love the way it comes right up. Okay, let me just get my Throne account into the chat. Because what are we doing? Hey, QJDJ. You didn't see the link? All right, well, let me give you the Throne account link. Let's get these Halloween costumes, my guy. Let's get these costumes. If you want to see Catwoman costume, if you want to see that that cheerleader costume, okay, here. You want to see the nurse outfit or the scrubs? Okay. Wait, how should I title this? I guess I'll do like, gift me Halloween costumes. Costumes to wear on stream. Here we go. And there we go. Oops. There it is. That's the Throne account. Oh, I said GIF and not give. Oh, well. You know what I mean, right? Right? I'll correct it on the next time I drop it. North or south what? Wait, I think you've earned the best view when we do get there? What do you mean, no brain nerd? What are you trying to say, sir? Oof. I look like a ghost? Well, boo, K Jarvis, boo. Are you scared? Are you scared, sir? Okay, let's go. Let's go. I want the costumes. I want all the Halloween costumes, and I want the Halloween costumes. And I'm going to be adding other things to the Throne account too. I'm kind of thrilled with the idea of Throne. It really triggers the like romantic in me. It really like affirms my whole micro provider idea, because I think a lot of women want like romantic gestures. And so I think that's what the Throne account is built on. It's like all these romantic gestures that people can make. And rather than having one person in your life that you're relying on to make all these romantic gestures for you, Throne lets you crowdsource romantic gestures. So anyone can make a romantic gesture towards you across the World Wide Web. It's kind of fun. It's kind of cool. Someone else needs to say something, because I don't like K Jarvis's little nonsense is the last comment. And I haven't checked emails. I saw that I have emails. If Caricature, I saw that I have an email from you. I have not responded because I just before I went to the stream, I checked and saw that I have emails. So I will respond to those soon. Hello, Shade. How are you? Where are you from, Shade? It's awfully quiet tonight, but I guess it's Monday night and it's late. Although I've had some busy Monday nights, so I don't know. I have no pets, KT John. No pets. I don't believe in having pets for me. Not judging anyone else, but for me, pets are not an option. Ever put any mushroom heads on your dimples as you inhale? Sir? Shade, are you well? Are you sober and well, sir? I don't really know that your sentence makes any sense unless there's some major typo happening. And what is all this north or south stuff that you guys are talking about? K Jarvis? What? Kay Jarvis, you don't have anything to be sorry for. I love that juicy super chat. Appreciate you. What are you apologizing for? Oh, the ghost comment? Well, I like the way you apologize, Kay Jarvis. Where you from, sweetheart? You apology accepted. That's how you apologize in here. That's how you do it. If you're unkind to the host, that's how you get back on my good side. Well done, Kay Jarvis. Shade, I always say when people ask me, uh, I always say, I'm whatever height you want me to be. I'll be whatever height you want me to be. This is fantasy. This is entertainment. I don't want to blow it for anyone. I want to be whatever height you want me to be. So what height do you want me to be? That's the best question. And I'm that height. Exactly. Eduardo, what's up? Thank you, Shade. I once gave someone a cheap box of chocolates as a trick and replaced the chocolates with a really nice necklace. Really? She totally fell for it? That's a beautiful gift. Okay, that's how, oh, see, but you know what it is? That is a truly romantic thing to do. That's something only a lady would do. That's the thing I realized about this whole idea of romance. This is going to have to be its own separate stream at some point because men don't want like romance. Men don't want to do romance. Men only do it as a means to like get what they want from women, right? They don't actually enjoy it. They don't want to be bothered. Like they find it annoying. Women love it. And most of romance content is written by women for women. Like if you think about those romance novels or these fairy tales or any of those things, it's usually other women writing those things. And they're writing them, so it's women, you know, writing romantic stories for other women, assuming the characters, but making the characters men. And so I think that makes a lot of that fools women into believing that men are romantic or that when men want to be romantic, when in actuality men have no interest in romance at all. They just want what they want from us, and they realize that, you know, romance is kind of the price they have to pay to get it. What makes you think I have a big heart? What are you OMGing, Shade? Hello, Fabian Constantino. James Woodcliffe, hey, I'm at work. I'm not really sure why your pants are revolting on you, Shade. You want romance? You enjoy romance? Okay, Katie John, are you a lady or a dude? Yeah, but I feel like those poets were, they were, you know, they were sweet talking the ladies, not because they necessarily enjoyed it, but because it works. Like they were telling women what they want to hear so that they could get what they wanted from those women. In many ways, romance on the part of men is a manipulation because I don't think most men enjoy it. I think they find it tedious and annoying and sometimes expensive, but they realize that it's worth it because it's a shortcut to getting what they want from women. You need some romance to offset. Okay. It isn't my favorite black queen. I gotta thank you so much for what you have for me. I'm not sure how I've helped you, Santiago, but if you feel that way, I certainly hope you have pressed the like button upon entering. And if you really feel like that, Santiago, then feel free to, you know, send me a super chat or get onto my Throne account and buy me a Halloween costume. You could buy me a cheerleader costume or the Catwoman costume, any of those lovely costumes on Throne. I've agreed to wear costumes for the final week of October in honor of Halloween, and I'm just waiting for these costumes. I'm waiting for y'all to crack open the costume funds. Let me drop that Throne link again because what the heck. Ooh. Shade, that's really TMI, sir. Like, you know that is not a gentlemanly way to talk to a lady. You know this. You know full well. So I'm going to ask you to come correct and, you know, clean up your language. No one wants to hear that. You're being very homoerotic because there's lots of guys here, and so you're telling other men about what's going on in your pants. And I don't think they want to hear it. Are you also trying to build a computer? Am I trying to build a computer? No. Okay. I'll accept your apology, Shade. I'd be even more amenable to accepting it if you apologized. If you apologize the way other people in here have just apologized, the way if you apologize the way Kay Jarvis did, I'd be all about your apology. Kay Jarvis, where are you from? Meyer. Well, thank you, Santiago. Appreciate you. So what is the CPU for on the website? On which website, QJDJ? What are you talking about? What CPU? I'm not trying to build a computer. I have no idea what you're talking about. You have to explain yourself, sir. What do you mean? What you talking about? Help me understand. I can't believe how quiet this is. This is gonna be like so slow. Okay, maybe this is gonna be one of those things where when the hour changes it. Oh, the Throne website? I have no idea. It's a I guess it's in a way it's kind of like a social media site, or it's like a, you know, yeah, I guess in a way it's social media because it's a place for content creators to interact with their followers, you know, via gifting, via actual physical tangible gifting. And part of it is like the content creator chooses items, followers or people who watch them can buy them. And a lot of times what people will do is when they receive Throne gifts, they'll open them on air or like in the stream. And in this case, in honor of Halloween week, I will open them and wear them, change into them during the stream, during that week. Confident and a secure person, you are just, I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, I don't feel like I'm so unusual in that, but I'm not sure. Maybe people are thrown off by the earlier live stream. Earlier live stream? What do you mean? You mean the one from yesterday? I get you since no, not November is next month, so it justifies this month. What? What are y'all talking about, KT? No Nut November. What on earth? Does that mean what I think it means? You saw the costumes, but I also saw a camera, skincare products, and a mic stand. Not on my site. I mean, I have like, what do you call? I have other lists. The only wish list that's built out is the Halloween one. I'll also build out one for housewares, one for, you know, spoiling, one for grooming, like if you want to send flowers or a spa day, that sort of thing. But the only one that has actual products in it currently is the one that I have for Halloween. I don't know where you saw all this other stuff, QJ DJ. Hello, NZ Gaming. Let me put the link in the stream again because maybe you went to the wrong place. All right, here we go. So this is the Throne link. And I'm not sure what you were seeing, but it sounds like you got the wrong thing. We have Movember in Canada. You grow a mustache for charity. Oh, really? That's cute. Hello, Madhushenka Kumara. I'm guessing you're from India. I don't know. I don't know. This is a quiet night. My goodness. Okay, this is like, call you QJ? Okay. Got it. We're on first name basis, QJ. This is the retro stream. I'm spoiled now. Like, if I'm not getting 100 people, I don't feel like I'm really streaming. This is so intimate. This harkens me back to the very early days of my stream. HBU? I don't know what you're asking. Brazil communal would be work. You think so, Santiago? Well, let me get over to Brazil. Let me like head on over to Brazil. What part of Brazil? Go where get in where you fit in. Go where you are celebrated, I say. You just let me know what city in Brazil you think I'd fare well in, and maybe I'll take a little trip. 500 pounds of cover up. What are you talking about, Guy Fieri's son? cousin? Who knows? It's called great lighting and good skin, sir. Sorry to disappoint you. Sorry. Are you English, Sean? The cousin must be a girl or a man who wants to be a woman, because that isn't, you are not sounding like a heterosexual lad. Favela? Favela, is that where I should go in, wait. Is that where I should go in Brazil? KT John? Valerie Solanas. I wish, Valerie. Thank you so much. You're too kind. You're too kind. Women are freaky deaky in Brazil. I dated a Brazilian once and Zim wasn't man enough for her. Who's Zim? And what does freaky deaky mean? What do you mean? Are they like, what do you mean? They're like promiscuous, or they like have a large appetite for you know, adult fun time? What do you mean, freaky deaky? Hello, Azza. How are you, Azza? And where are you from, Azza? Keeping track of countries. Well, thank you, Garf Shofman. I appreciate you. Miss Solanas, we were talking about romance. Well, first I was talking about trending topics. I talked about LeBron retiring possibly this year. Talked about Taylor Swift, the phenomena that is Mrs. Swift, and her appearance on late night TV shows. And then we're talking about, it kind of randomly came up that this idea of romance and how it's something that women want, but something that men, I think, either resent or are frustrated by, but they use it as a manipulation tool because they know if they perform romance, they can get where they want to get with us. And I think it's so funny that usually all of the romance novels and romance stories are written by women for women, but they always feature men. So women write these male characters that are just so dashing and romantic, but actual men don't really feel that way about the notion of romance. South Africa, Azza is in. Okay, I get a lot of South Africa. USA, Azza. USA. Where are you? In Cape Town, Johannesburg? Where are you? But yeah, romance. But I feel like I don't really care if the guy wants to do it or not. I think it's one of those things where we should just like call a truce on it. Like, yes, I understand that it's performative and you're not really into it, but it's what I want, so do it. And I will do some things that I know are performative, but that you want. Like, I just feel like we can lean into it. You don't have to be fooled by it to still enjoy it. Well, thank you, Anthony Gladell. Appreciate you, sir. This night is so quiet and weird. It's kind of freaking me out. Like, where's everybody at? But I guess it's Monday night. What can you expect? This is like a back to work kind of day for a lot of people. So people aren't going to be up this late. Do I have family in Africa? Not immediate family, no. I'm several generations in American. USA, my family shut down Vegas not so long ago. What do you mean shut down Vegas? We're talking, did you win big at the casinos? Like, what do you mean you shut it down? How did you shut down Vegas? And why do you ask, Katie John? Are you in Africa? And if so, where? Or are you of African descent? This is so quiet. I gotta put some music on. It's eerie. Like, it's eerily quiet. It's giving me like, it's making me feel like, what happened, y'all? Let me just get on here. It's eerie how quiet it is. It's a little creepy. Ooh. You shut it down. Okay. India, right. Azza, I don't have a license to play that, so I can't play it. Are you fitness influencer or something? Well, Shahil, it's one of the categories of video I make. I make fitness videos, I make meditation videos, I make social commentaries, and I live stream every single night. And I am like, I think one stream away from having live streamed every day for a year. Yeah. When I live stream tomorrow, that'll be day number 365 of consecutive live streaming. I will have live streamed every single day for a year. What? And to celebrate that, and the fact that I hit 5,000 subscribers like 2 weeks ago, I will be going live for 24 hours this coming Tuesday. So not tomorrow, but the following week. Good morning, Beta Mina. Will I adapt with the African? I'm not sure what you mean. What do you mean? When you message, I don't know, Ozzy, how much you gonna pay me? Jiv, what's up? What are you OMGing there, Miss Solanas? Oh, how long I've been doing it? Yeah, it's crazy. I can't even believe it myself. Like it's shocking. It just became a part of my life. Like I just see it as like that's how I end my night. It's like brushing my teeth before bed. You got to stream. It's like it's part of my nighttime routine. It's kind of crazy. Whatever you feel comfortable giving, Azza, you just hit the $ to that right of that chat box and you do what feels right, sir. Always use. Really, J Mastermind? I would love to know, what did I say to help you level up? I want to know. I want to know. I'm very curious. Hey, Shahil. Anyone who hasn't pressed that like button, lean on into it. Zamora, it has been a while. Channel member, how are you? Having a good night. It's a quiet night in the stream tonight. I'm spoiled. I'm used to the bigger numbers. This is like an intimate little gathering. So this is fun. It's too straight for you, Sahil? Okay, well, you'll have to come back on another night. Some nights it's straight, some nights it's not. USA, Betamina. USA. United States. Estados Unidos. Ooh, how you been, Azamora? I don't know. This is a weird stream. I'm tired. I guess the world is tired. This is a quiet night. I'm just gonna surrender to it and not try and get blood from a stone tonight. Of course, Azza, but again, Azza, you know how it works. If you want to puppeteer me, you want me to sit, stand, turn around, touch my toes, whatever, you're gonna need a super chat. So let's see that super chat, Azza. Thank you, Izamora. You're at work. Oh, okay. Have I ever lived in a different country? Yes, but not for long. I think the longest I've ever lived in another country is like a month or a month and a half. Like never for like an extended period. I would like to do that though. They're gonna have to remove the word united. I agree, Victoria. Things are getting awfully contentious. It's getting scary here. I kind of want to, I feel like I want to maybe move to another country. Like, I don't know. Not this year, not next year, but like maybe 2028. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Something I've always wanted to do, and I feel like I need a break. Even if I don't move, like a big move, I would need to like spend some time in another country just to get some perspective. Because I feel like the culture here, you won't really realize how it's affecting you until you step away from it. I want to have that experience. How much sleep do you get? It's a bit late already. Yeah, I usually try and at least get 7 hours a night, 7 to 8, but it's normally if I stream late like this, it's gonna have to be 7. Would I move to China? I don't think so, because I don't speak Mandarin and I feel like it would be too jarring, like too much of an adjustment. Anywhere you move is going to be an adjustment, but I feel like that would be just too huge of a change. But I wouldn't mind spending some time there, like a few weeks, but I wouldn't move there. Japan might be more likely, but again, that's a huge culture shift. But I could see doing that before China. But I don't know, I'd have to spend some time there and see how I felt. Yes, Boo, we need you to keep quiet while the rest of us enjoy the stream. Canada is even more divided. They brought in 4 million. Oh my God. What was the rationale behind that immigration choice? Like why did they actively try and change the population so drastically in such a short time? What was the what was the ethos behind that? What was the idea? I don't get it. Because that seems like it would be jarring no matter what. Like that's a huge shift. Would you move to India? Not likely. Not likely. I would love to visit, but again, I think that's just too drastic of a change. I need to like choose something that's a little bit more familiar initially, just to make it a smoother transition. Ooh, yeah, definitely need a music. I feel like when it's quiet, you definitely need music to like carry the stream. Can I seem pretty okay when I visit back in Georgia? Really enjoy it. I mean, I find Canadian people to be so polite. Now that's coming from an American. I guess, you know, we can be really brutal here, so it could just be the relative difference. But I've always thought of Canadians as very well mannered. Wait, let me find my. Where is the rest of my music? Where'd my music go? I need my music back. Why are you ignoring me? Just say yes. I don't know what your question was, Shahil. It already passed by. I didn't see your question. You'll have to say it again or super chat it. You've never been? Really? Where are you, QJ? Borders, Canada. What part? Where? I'm done. I'm like, I guess I'm really sleepy. I don't know. I'm excited to try and live in another country, experience another culture, because I feel like it'll be a great way to reflect on this culture here. And I feel like I want to do a lot of journaling about it, because I think this culture it's rough. And I need a break from it for sure. Although you never know. I'm not saying the grass will necessarily be greener, but I will get perspective. Why all this? You know I can't read that language, so. When I briefly lived upstate New York, Toronto, Canada was less than 3 hours away. Oh, I see. Which is close to New York City, which was almost 6 hours. Got you, QJ. You should check it out. I mean, I've been to Canada. I've been to, like, Ontario. I've been to Toronto. Hey, Kook, what's up? That's a very disturbing profile pic you got there, Kook. It's distressing, sir. It's distressing. Yes, I'm getting heart spam. Thank you for the heart spams. A lot of people think that I've never been in New York City, but I had been in Toronto. Never visited New York. Interesting. Well, I mean, I was, I lived in Manhattan for a really long time and never went upstate. So it's interesting how that all works. Yes, definitely been to Philly, Kook. Definitely, most definitely. Spend some time there, faux show. Hey, Gary B, how are you? Creeped on in here on my quiet night. Hook me up with that like button press, Gary B. You too, Kook. Kook, Gary. Anybody who hasn't pressed that like button, I'm going to need you to double tap the center of your phone. That's the way you press the like button on mobile. It's a quick and easy way. Or if you're on your laptop, look down here for the thumbs up button and press it. Or if you're on mobile, you could look for 3 dots in the corner, and I think those will also lead you to the like button. Thank you. Yeah. To recap for those who weren't here in the beginning, on trending topics, started off talking about LeBron and how this is likely to be his last season in the NBA, potentially. There's some intimations of that given his social media. This will be his 23rd season in the NBA, his 8th season with the Lakers. Then we talked about Taylor Swift making late night appearances and how she just has such a loyal and devoted and large fan base. It's kind of a cultural phenomenon that I personally don't fully understand, but it was worth remarking on. Quebec is like a country within a country, different culture, different infrastructure. Everyone speaks French. Yeah, Very different. Or isn't it like in Montreal as well? Or are Montreal and Quebec very distinct from each other in addition to being, you know, French speaking and not like the rest of Canada? Are they also very different from each other? Who likes sports? KT John? Me? I do. I just haven't been able to give them the time that I used to because I've been busy with this content creating game. And I blame myself for the low numbers tonight because didn't get the shorts out that I was supposed to have out yesterday, so I have only myself to blame. It is what it is. I'm only myself to blame. Anytime I want to get upset about the numbers, I have to ask myself, where's your shorts, girl? Where's your shorts? You know? And I worked out before this stream. I think that's why I'm still in a good mood, even though it's quiet. It's because I didn't let this day go by. I got the workout in, and then I came on the stream. Miltron's here from outer space. Thank you, Valerie. If I want to see yours, see what of mine? Sahil. The best sport you can ace might be horse riding. It's a very fun. It sounds good, but it's very dangerous, and there's a lot of overhead and a large what's the word, learning curve with that. I think I'll leave the horses be. I think I'll stay off of other animals' backs. I appreciate the beauty of the horses, and I think it takes a lot of skill and, you know, to be a great rider, but no. Too much risk for me. Almost an hour. We're coming up. We're 8 minutes shy of the hour. Divanyas, what, the plants? Is that what you're asking about, my plants? Yes, the orchid is very real. You did, Sahil. Well, become a channel member, sir. Become a channel member. Get into it. Mountain climbing? I mean, there was a time when I would have said yes, but at this point in my life, I don't feel the need. There was a time when I would have said, oh yeah, cool, I would like to do that. That sounds fun. But now it doesn't interest me at all. Like, I don't feel compelled. How is my mood? It's great. Why are you calling me Mistress Miltron? Do you want me to dominate you, Miltron? Are you looking for a dominatrix? Because I can financially dominate you if you'd like, Miltron. Let's get into it. Kook, MJ, or Prince? Kook, that's almost an impossible choice. Both brilliant, both so talented, both with huge catalogs. Apples and oranges. Delicious apples and oranges on each side. QJ, you cutie pie. Thank you, my sweet QJ. I appreciate you. What a lovely gesture, sir. Yeah, I guess too, because it smells too. What smells too good? What are y'all talking about? Crystal D, I'm gonna just remove that, sir. I don't allow religious proselytizing in my stream, so all religious talk of that nature I delete because I have people from 70 different countries here. I've got Christians, I've got Muslims, I've got Jews, I've got Latter-day Saints, I've got Buddhists. So I just choose to let no one stand on the religious soapbox here, so I delete all of that type of talk. So sorry, but not sorry. Yeah, swimming's nice, but I don't really float, so it's a challenge for me. What smells too good, Mr. Singh? I'm perfect for an Italian man. Are you biased, Donnie Gustamaccia? Are you Italian, sir? And QJ, what inspired you? I'm just gonna say thank you again, QJ. Appreciate you so much. Donnie, Mr. Gustamaccia, are you in Italia or are you an American Italian? And why do you think I'm perfect for an Italian man? Hey, J.R. Smith. Really? That's amazing, Victoria. Oh, this guy again. I'm not religious. I'm spiritual, but not religious. I don't believe in like following any kind of doctrine from the past in that way. I do what is intuitively right for me. Would you rather cheat on or snitch? Sergio, that is no choice. I would not make it, I would not do either of those. I don't feel the need to do either of those. How much did you miss, Frank? I've been going for almost an hour. We talked about a few cool things. We talked about LeBron James possibly retiring. We talked about Taylor Swift's return to late night. We talked about how romance isn't really a real thing. It's just something men do to appease us women, even though they don't really want to do it, but they'll use it as a manipulation tool, and we'll let them because we just want them to do it no matter what. And so yeah, that's what you missed. But it's been fun, and it's been quiet tonight. This has been a quiet, very mellow stream, Frank. This has been a chill session. Life after death. Katie, John, you were asking some deep questions tonight, sir. I wasn't ready for all this. I don't know. It's the great mystery. None of us can know. I think it's an energetic returning to source. I guess that's how I look at it in like a very abstract way. In America on holiday, but from Naples. You're in, okay, you're from, oh, okay, so you are, I can tell you, like a real man who is not only supportive physically but financially. Sounds like, oh, well, that is true, Donnie. You are correct in your, what you've ascertained. You are correct. Is that the culture of Italian men? They are providers and physically supportive and financially. You want to do? You want to start with the financial supporting, Donnie? You want to get on into my super chats or my PayPal or Cash App since you're in America right now? If I were to go to Italy, Donnie, where do you think I would be best received? Naples, where you are? You guys have the best pizza. I know that in Naples. Oh, Devian Singh, you think you're the cops around here, Devian? There's proof of divine creation all around us, but I don't think you would contribute one with understanding or creator to read book with our or understanding. Exactly, Victoria. Yeah, I don't think that. I think it's an innate, intuitive thing. You have to intuit all of it. Thank you, Miss Solanas. So, what's your take on alimony? Why are you asking me that, John? I've never been married. I've never been divorced, so I don't know a whole lot about it. But I think it's necessary. I mean, I understand. I think it was devised during a time before people had like prenups and things like that. So I don't know. I think it's necessary. I mean, a man should provide, and if he wants to dissolve the union, he still has to provide because he committed to take care of the woman for life. So I have no problem with it. Either that, or they can do just like one big settlement, one or the other. But he needs to, compensate her for sure. Nice to meet you too, Ricardo Maciel. Thank you, Valerie. What's your favorite dish to cook? That's tough because I like all different types of cuisine. Like, there's some Thai food dishes I like. There's like some like soul food dishes I like. There's some Italian dishes I like. I don't know. I like all different things, so it's hard to say. I have a girlfriend, but I was watching and can tell. Okay. Well, I don't hide it, Donnie. I'm pretty vocal about my expectations from the men folk. You know what I expect. I'm very honest about it. Very upfront and honest about my the importance I place on provision and generosity. So yes. Where should I go in Italy, Donnie? Tell me what city you think I would enjoy most and where I would be best received. Oreo, best cereal of all time. Cereal. Pick one from my childhood. Oh, yeah, I don't eat cereal now. I try not to eat grain really, but from childhood, when I was really little, see, my mother was always like, she was very health conscious in her own way. So I didn't really get to have the sugary stuff very often. But if I was getting a treat, like of the sugary stuff, it would be Fruit Loops. But as normally it was just cornflakes. Like we just had cornflakes. Like that's like plain ones, not even frosted. Like we had cornflakes. That was like, you know, the cereal in the house. Occasionally I could like harass her at the grocery store every once in a while and get some Fruit Loops going, but that was it took all the powers of persuasion in my little body to get those Fruit Loops. Thank you, Mr. Smith. Sound like you don't believe. I don't, Cornell. I believe in 100. I believe the man needs to give 100. Absolutely. He needs to show me that he's a man. Yeah. Cheat and break the marriage sanctity. Is that entitlement? I don't really know, KT John. It all depends on what was going on between those two people. I don't think there's any blanket statement across the board. Like, the two people need to work that out between themselves, and hopefully they already came to some decisions about that before they decided to get married. It should all be like written out. It should all be codified in some sort of, premarital document so that there's no gray area and everybody knows what happens in any scenario. Well, I guess it's like a smothered steak, MEC. Hello, Nitu. Naples. Okay, you're saying go to Naples? Okay. Salerno. You love their bathing suits and sundress. I do really like Salerno. Okay. Is it it's a beach town or it's like a port? For the right, well, QJ, I love to hear that. That's what we ladies want to hear. Exactly. The more you give, the more you'll receive. It really does work that way. It really does. The more the woman knows that you're committed to providing a beautiful life for her, the more she will be able to relax and enjoy and bring peace and happiness to your life. I've been with my wife 20 years and she's still working and I'm still working and we cheat a lot together. Well, Cornell, if that works for you and your wife is happy with that arrangement, that's great, but that would not work for me. I don't believe in that. That's not going to work for me. If I'm just going to be working and working, then I'll just, I'll just work on my own. Like, what is the point of the man at that point? Like, what is he doing exactly? Why is he using me to elevate his life position? Why isn't he trying to take care of me? That's my logic. I don't understand. Like, it's hard for me to respect a man that wants to rely on a woman to pay his bills. Beautiful beaches and views in the Mediterranean. Okay, Salerno. All right, Donnie, it's now on my list. Valerie, you're a sweetheart. You're a sweetheart. You have to understand, men are a lot of work. You guys are energetically, like there's a disparity between men and women. So the man needs to kind of compensate the woman and keep her feeling stress-free and comfortable so that she can continue to give to him and be, the source of so much of his energy without becoming depleted. Well, thank you, Ricardo. That's very sweet, Mr. Wise. MCC, raise your hand if you think she cooks in the kitchen. I cook, not every day, because who has time for all that? But I'd probably say I used to like cook all the time when I had a more regular schedule. I would make dinner just because I found it relaxing. Now I probably cook 2 to 3 times a week. Where's our It's okay, Frank. As they peace out, I consider peacing out. Like, this has just been a really slow night. Like, I think the peak concurrents were really low tonight. I don't know what that is. It's probably me coming on late. It could just be a Monday thing. Who knows? It's fluky. I just ride the wave up and down, up and down. But tomorrow is a big night. Tomorrow is the 365 night. So I'm probably going to come on. I'm going to come on and get a little practice of the 24-hour stream by hopefully coming on early and doing maybe go extra long tomorrow, since that is my 365 celebration tomorrow. Cornell, if it works for you and you're both happy, then good. That just wouldn't work for me. I mean, everybody has different expectations and different things that are deal breakers for them, and that would not work for me. Yes, right? It's a relaxed, chill day. I ain't saying she a golf. What are you talking about, Corey? Cornell, me and my wife do the same, but we got kids. Everyone's life is different from what works for you is different. Exactly. That, oh, I didn't look at the mom channel. Okay, I'll look tonight. I forgot. I remember you sent me the photo. I didn't check it out. Thank you for reminding me, Frank. I will check it out. I was thinking of doing some kind of giveaway. I remember you mentioning it prior to me at some point, and I was trying to think of a way to structure it, but I don't know how to do that. I was thinking maybe of doing some kind of giveaway around the holiday time, some kind of contest. You need to go. What? Oh no. Oh no, I told you. You will get empty chair. I'm not going to be wearing any kind of like anything like that. I'm just going to say, enjoy that empty chair and listen to some music while I go to the ladies. MK for Matt. What's up, MK for Matt? How are you? And I had some generosity in the stream though, Frank. I had some people come in and super chat me. So it's been a nice little cute, it's been a cute night for super chats. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. I feel like I just need to stay the course with YouTube and actually follow through on all the things I need to do. I just need to be a little bit more disciplined and follow through a little bit more, and I'll do great. MK format, hello. Nice price would be 1 month memberships. A nice prize? Yeah, I could gift some memberships for the holiday, or I could have some sort of contest where, I don't know, I have to figure it out. But yeah, memberships, gifting memberships could work. What's your take on Charlie? KT John, I've answered that question so many times. I've been answering that question for 3 weeks. I'm going to send you back to, go pick any stream from like 2 weeks ago, and I promise you at some point the Charlie Kirk thing got discussed. But I'm just going to let him rest. I'm going to let his memory rest on this stream. Yes, that's normally how it works. Like if you gift one, it only works for a month and then they have to renew. So yeah, I could definitely do that. I would definitely consider doing that. That would be a fun thing to do. I have to set a target number for like, if we get X amount of subscribers for this time period, I will gift X number of channel memberships. That sounds good, right? But it has to be something that's controllable more. But I guess if people share the channel. And I'm gonna try and upgrade the stream. I want to upgrade the stream software for November. I'm trying December the latest, but so there may be some nights where I like try it and it may not work well. So I'm hesitant. Like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm hesitant to start mixing it up, but I want to be able to do more. So I got to take the risk and try and introduce some new software. All right, do you love? Oh, I'm super consistent MK format. I've been going every night for a year, like 365. Tomorrow will be day 365 in a row. I'm consistent, sir. Do I love hang out? Yes. Where and why and with whom? Do I love to hang out? I mean, I don't know. I'm a little bit of a loner, so I don't do a whole lot of hanging out. But when I am with people, I love just going for a nice dinner, someplace where we can just have a nice dinner and talk. I feel like they knew what was going to happen. Who's security? Oh, Kirk. I see. That's good. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. What are the challenges with the new software? Oh no, I don't know yet. I just know that usually there's a trial and error period. Like there may be some instances where I try and stream with the new setup and it doesn't work, or so we'll see. I'm a little bit nervous about changing formats because I've been doing this for 365 in a row and I've got a whole system that works. So to introduce something new is risky, even though I think there's a bigger payoff in the end. So I'd probably take some risks in the coming month. Thank you, MK for Matt. Appreciate you. So I think I'll make this one I guess a sweet 75 minutes. Do 6 more minutes in the stream since it's so quiet. I wonder if half the people talking about Charlie watched his content before he passed away. Yeah, I wasn't really fully aware of him until he passed away, and there was so much controversy surrounding him that then I looked into the platform he stood on, some of the things that he said, like, interesting. I mean, I certainly don't agree with his politics. Huh, I didn't really see too much of the wife reacting. I'll have to take a look at that. You guys are blaming the wife. Dwight Wilkinson. Although, unfortunately, a lot of times it's the people that are closest to the victim that did it. It's very rarely strangers that take people out. Yeah, exactly, Frank. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to have two cameras so that if the first thing I try doesn't work, I can always go back to the reliable method. Napoli Gaming, I am actually in the USA. I'm American. Although I suppose I have African DNA, so if you want to be that way about it. Cornell Metis, because I have very high standards and because I haven't found someone who wants the same things that I want. And also, I don't really have a need for marriage because I don't want children, so I don't have the same like sense of urgency about it. And I really love my freedom and my independence, and that can be threatening for a lot of people. Oh, you think so, Ragav? Well, Ragav, why don't you show me what it's like to be Ragav's girl? Let's see some wooing and pursuing, sir. Let's see you get into my Cash Apps, my PayPal, my Super Chat, my Super Stickers, or my Super Things. Start spoiling, Ragav. Show me what you're talking about. Napoli Gaming, you're sweet. Thank you. Katie John, this is the internet. This is fantasy. I'm whatever age you want me to be. Mm. What do you mean? Oh wow, what, Dwight? What's got you so shocked? Italy, hello, Eagle. Where are you in Italy? I've got someone from Naples here. To be Ragav girl, you need to be corny. I'm definitely not corny, so I guess I don't qualify. I guess I missed the Ragav boat. I don't have Snapchat, but a Snapchat just seems to be all the rage because y'all want these, like, I guess, naughty snaps that you think disappear, although nothing disappears on the internet. So I don't know why everyone's falling for that nonsense. You're new, Dwight? Well, welcome, sir. Have you ever tried? Yes, I've done a little bit of that QJ DJ, but I think this is going to be much more rewarding. And really, like, I don't want to do that type of quote unquote modeling where it's just about your appearance. I think it's much more cool to do some sort of spokesperson type situation where you endorse products in your stream. So hopefully very soon I will have some sponsors for the stream. And in a sense, you are modeling in the sense that like if I get a cosmetic sponsor or if I get a food product sponsor, whatever companies sponsor the stream, you're essentially a spokesperson for those products, which is a kind of a form of modeling. Oh, Abdul, you're very kind. Thank you. You don't want, oh, okay. So why, yes, I have an IG. All of my social media pages are linked to the homepage of my channel, but I can tell you that I'm really active most here on YouTube. I go live every single day on YouTube. Those other platforms, I probably have, I don't know, like 8 posts total on Instagram and probably 3 or 4 on TikTok. I just don't use those other platforms. I may start using them more as we move towards the holidays, but right now I'm all about the YouTube game, so get into my YouTube content. Oh, you'll sponsor me, Oreo? How so, sir? What kind of sponsoring you want to do, Oreo? You want to get me a Halloween costume off of my throne site? Thank you, Ragav. Do I remember Jack Mihoff? The name sounds familiar. Was that you, Josh, when you changed your name? Are you quite tech savvy with regard to switching streaming platforms? I wouldn't say I'm comfortable. I'm like proficient. I'm not like some whiz at it, but I'm pretty confident I can, between the instructions and like being able to just Google or chat GPT or whatever I need, I'm pretty sure I can figure it out. I'm a New York City girl, Dwight Wilkinson, but I'm currently in Florida. Oh, you want to give me a costume? Here, anyone who wants to buy a Halloween costume for me to wear during the stream, you need to go to my Throne account and just, I created a wish list on Throne where you can purchase Halloween costumes that I will wear during the final week of October on the stream. So let me put that into the chat. And right now, the way it's set up is for, you know, if someone wants to do it, they have to purchase the whole thing. However, and I think the prices are reasonable, but if you think the prices are a little pricey, let me know, and I can change the payment model to crowdsourcing, meaning, you know, each person can put $5 towards it or something like that. So let me know. Let me know. All right, so let me drop for Oreo and anyone else who wants to get into my Halloween gear. Let me put that into the chat. Let me get back into the chat. Oops. Fort Myers, go Florida. The Catwoman or the Egyptian? Yeah. You sent me a file. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so far the one that I'm getting the most response from is the Catwoman one. People seem to like that one the most. I don't know. But yeah. So I have multiple wish lists set up, but the only one that currently contains any merchandise is the Halloween one, because that one's the one that's most relevant, because you know, you got to purchase it, and then we got to allow a few days for it to get to me in time. Florida, everyone piled in when the state refused to lock down and stayed open for business, and now everyone is exiting. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough because it's a flood zone, essentially. So the insurance prices are sky high. Denali! I can't believe there are still comments that you deal with like that. Oh, I don't even know which comment. I don't know. I don't even know what you're referring to, Denali. Is Day costume in your list? There's no day. Oh well, there's a cheerleader costume that kind of has that look. Oh really, Denali? I don't even know what anyone said that. Oh, I see. Oh, is it the Kirk guy? Oh, I don't even pay attention. People like that are so silly. They're so juvenile. I don't even worry about it. This is a quiet night too. Usually I don't get like super rude or super racist trolls unless the stream is like very busy, and then people feel like they can hide in the stream. But for someone to be that bold when it's this quiet here, it takes a lot of nerve. Yes, I feel like, see, this is different though. I feel like this year, okay, first of all, tomorrow marks 1 year of me doing this every night for a year. And it's been a great ride though. Like over 5,000 subscribers, on my way to 6,000, fully monetized channel, great revenue on the channel, super chats, super stickers, and super thanks pretty much every night, which is great. Cash apps and PayPals. I've got an anonymous cash apper or two that are very generous with me, and some known cash appers that are very generous with me. What else? Great merch shop. If you never went to the merch shop, check out the merch shop, Denali. I'm gonna drop that merch shop link on you just so you can see how fly the gear is. And then I also have a little ancillary business on my stand store where I sell custom content and like ASMRs, and I get last week I got a bunch of ASMR audio orders. So things are going well, but I really am planning on stepping it up for the holiday season because I know that it gets really intensely busy here on YouTube. And so my best numbers, like I've had 10K viewed streams and I've had 300 people in the stream, and that's during this kind of lull. So I think that if I'm really ready and I really hit everything hard over this holiday season, I can get to 10,000 subscribers before the year's out. That's what I'm targeting. So we'll see. Okay, thank you, Ragav. Ragav, you said that a lot of times, so let's delete a few of those because it's redundant, my dear. There we go. Once is enough. Yes. What's Mystery Night? I don't know what that is. Thanks, Denali. Yeah, I think so. I hit 5,000 last week, and I think I'm at like 5,200. I'm going to try and get 6,000 by the end of this month. And so I think that's a reasonable goal. And 10K is a big deal. Like it gives you there's only one little threshold of YouTube, you know, what's the word? Perks or like tools, creator tools that I don't yet have access to because I'm not at 10,000, Once I get to 10,000, I have full access to everything. Right now I have access to like 80% of everything on YouTube as far as like monetization and access to brands and stuff like that. Well, MEC, I've been really not good about shorts. I've not been good about videos. I've just been focused on live streaming, and it's been great. It's built the channel, but really the strategy is to hit shorts really hard and to shore up all my other content like the videos and things like that. And I've already had some outreach for sponsors for the channel, so it's really just to get the numbers up to a great place, 10,000 plus, increase my watch time per view, and then get a cool channel sponsor and kind of start to gradually move this more towards a podcast format where I start to have other people on and we do discussions. Oh, and I forgot I have the channel memberships, Denali. So I have a healthy amount of channel members, and I set up a Discord, but I haven't started having any events in my Discord yet. But I have a good amount of channel members, and I have a Discord set up as well. I just need to start promoting the Discord and figuring out what concept I want to use to feature there the most. I'm thinking game nights, but I'm not sure. He did not announce his final season. He intimated that this might be his final season. He left some cryptic messages on his social media accounts about this season, but this would be his 23rd season. Jordan, 23. And this is his 8th season with the Lakers, so a lot of people feel like this might be it. But he hasn't officially said one way or the other. But because people think this might be his last season, the Lakers ticket sales are off the charts as far as like how much people are willing to pay per ticket. Mystery Night is the day before Halloween when people go out and do bad things. Ooh, bad things. Oh, you mean like when people like egg people's houses and stuff like that? I haven't done that. I haven't been to other people's streams to low-key advertise. Well, there's one other streamer whose stream I used to go to, but just because I like enjoyed their stream, I wasn't really trying to low-key advertise. Frankie's back. Hey, Frankie, good to see you. What's up? Love to see those euros. Hey, Frankie. Yeah. Yeah, I only pay attention on my trending topic nights. Then I like start doing research on Google Trends to see what people are talking about and what's really popular and being searched most on the web. Tonight's two big stories were LeBron and Taylor Swift. Dinaroos. Oh, Dineros. Dineros? Oh, really? You saw him? Yeah. I've seen him play in real life too. He's huge. In real life, he's just like such a big guy. Like, I don't know. There's something about seeing him on TV that doesn't give you a sense of how, like, what a massive human he is. My setup reminds you of Samuel's? Really? I can proudly say I never really watched him, but I've seen a lot of like clips of his content. But did he have a setup like this? Now you're making me want to go look at his setup. I don't know. I'm definitely thinking of changing my setup. In the new year, I'm definitely going to do some horizontal streaming. And like I was just telling Frank, I'm going to start using a different streaming software because I want to be able to play video clips in the stream and have other people on and have graphic display. So I need to upgrade my software. So I'm going to start making that transition. I see. Yeah, everyone's thinking the big decision is like the last year. It's so funny that you're saying that. No one's ever said that before about my stream. I'm not taking that as a compliment because I have a really negative impression about that Samuels dude, but I guess I need to go look at his setup. I don't know what's making people think of him, really. I've had people say it looks like Candace Owens because she has a laptop like this in front, so I don't know. Yes, Denali, what you got going on, Denali? What are you up to, sir? You never noticed it till he said it. Okay, now, unfortunately, you're gonna make me go look at his content and see if I agree with you. And what are you doing? Are you moving? Are you moving to New York City, Denali? Are you moving to the U.S.? What's your big decision? What is this? Is that I'm going to ask my... Oh my God, Denali! Oh my God! Woo! Congratulations. Holy crap. I feel like I was there from the beginning. I remember when you met her at the wedding. You guys move fast. I told you you were going to be getting married, and you're already getting married. Holy crap. So it's been like, it's probably right around a year, right, that you've been dating? Because I remember you went to a wedding and you met her at a wedding. Okay. Now, Frank, you got me curious. Now I'm going to have to go investigate. Oh my God, Denali's getting married. Holy crap. I want to propose for the... Aw, Denali, that's beautiful. Congratulations. Woo. Have you bought the ring yet? Wow, I can't believe this. That's a huge step, Denali. Oh my gosh. I like the Lakers, but I don't like LeBron. It's been a pleasure to meet you. Well, thank you, Cordell. Please consider subscribing. I go live every single night. I'd love to have you be a part of the tribe. Consider subscribing and consider becoming a channel member if you want to get into my secret menu here on YouTube. Oh, the Stern, really? Okay, now, Frank, you're gonna make me watch this guy. Not yet. Okay, you haven't gotten the ring yet. Okay. So maybe, are you gonna involve her in the ring, or are you gonna, like, get it without her? Are you still deciding? That's a big decision, Denali. Okay. Whoop, whoop. All right. Did you know, like, at what point did you know, okay, I'm marrying this girl? Because a lot of men say that they knew very early on in the relationship. Some people say they knew the day they met the person. Some people say they know, right, like, really early on that they were gonna want to marry the person. Was that the case for you? Have you known for a long while, like, okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna marry her? Or was it just you suddenly came to that conclusion? So funny. I can't believe it. Probably the first. Really? Oh my God. Wow, it's so true. They say that. They say most men will say they know the minute they meet the person. Holy crap. Denali. Wow. That's so decisive of you. I like it. I like it. I like it. Nice. Wow. I guess when you know, you know. That's what they say. Guys know. I'm so happy for you. That's so sweet. Aw. I feel like I've known this from I remember the very beginning of this story. I'm happy for you. That's such a sweet ending. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I remember you introduced her to your parents, I think, really early, and I remember being like, Denali, like, you shouldn't do that unless you really have serious intentions. But it's because you already knew. That's why you did that. You knew immediately. Okay. Frank's giving you a little piece of advice there. So cool. I love to see people happy and people who feel like they've really met their match, because it's rare. Like, it's hard for people to find each other, and it's um it's not always easy to find someone you're compatible with, and so I think it's beautiful. Katie John, really, sir? Really? You can do better. Step it up, sir. Put on your little gentlemanly hat, Katie John. Come on. Buck up, sir. Buck up. All right, we are heading towards the last 60 seconds of this, because I'm going to peace out at the 90-minute mark. I am so happy for Denali. That is so lovely. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. It's beautiful. Aw, he knew in the first 10 minutes, y'all. That's sweet. That is sweet. Well, on this note, my cold little heart that doesn't believe in romance the fire within my cold little heart has been rekindled by Denali's lovely proposal plan. Very sweet, very tender. Gets me choked up. All right, on that note, I'm going to say good night to everyone. If you're watching this on the playback, please hit the like button. If you are here and you did not see, or sorry, if you did not press the like button on your way in, please press it on the way out. And if you're trying to see me in a Halloween costume, get into my Throne account and buy a Halloween costume, please. And thank you. Did I not put, if I didn't put it in the chat here, that's Throne. Let's get these Halloween costumes. Let's do this. All right. And on that note, I will see you tomorrow. Good night, stream team.